I just have one question. Is anything real anymore? Anything?
No.
Nothing feels real anymore.
Since Rush died, the answer is no. He used to say, I'm the mayor of Reelsville. When he died, Reelsville died too, and we're all just stuck in... I don't know what this is.
Oh, I mean, honestly,
nightmarish dystopian hellscape.
That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel real. I mean, so many things that happen every week. You're like, oh, it can't get any worse, and then it does. It doesn't feel real anymore. One thing that happened this week is Joe Biden got his booster shot. He's an older American. Older Americans are recommended to get a booster shot for the COVID vaccine. And I watched it live. I didn't think anything of it. I just thought Joe Biden was sitting, getting his booster shot. You know, it's a nice publicity stunt for Joe Biden. But then some eagle-eyed people on Twitter went and looked at the images of Joe Biden getting his booster shot and noticed something a little strange. Can you put up the pictures of Joe Biden getting his booster shot? What is that?
Why, Joey, that looks like a set.
It's completely fake. It's fake. I mean, there are how many rooms in the White House? Joe Biden has a nice presidential-looking Oval Office that he could have had a booster shot in there, you know, a nice backdrop for pictures. No, it's a literal stage. It is actual political theater. It's not even like this, thought of political theater. It is actual.
Not metaphorical.
No, it's not metaphorical.
Real
it is real political theater. It's like an actual theater.
The windows aren't real. There's no light coming in.
No, they're playing. I mean, for all we know, Joe Biden wasn't really getting a booster shot. I mean, for an administration who wants to mandate the vaccine and try to get so much confidence behind the vaccine, a picture of a fake set, or I guess it is a real set, but the whole thing is theater. I mean, how does that inspire confidence, or for anyone who is skeptical of the vaccine to believe that the vaccine is real and works? It's very strange to me.
Nothing wins my confidence like massive deception.
Yeah. I mean,
being disseminated by the media.
Why do you guys think that Joe Biden did this? I mean, like genuinely, what is the reasoning behind this? I can't think of any positive reason to do this.
I'm trying to draw from any sort of campaign or any sort of experience that I've had with kind of dealing with politicians, and everything is staged when you kind of do things on the campaign side. So it doesn't really, I mean, the fact that they have a literal set does shock me a little bit, but the fact that they do stage something this in depth is a little bit concerning, and it's definitely very short-sighted. And I've said it several times on this show too that it's very difficult for the Biden administration to make it through to people because they're talking to a group of people that has already been persuaded by them, pretty much. So I don't really think anyone saw this, except maybe some older Americans seeing him get the booster shot, some of the older liberal ones. Seeing that might have encouraged them to go ahead and do that. But for the vast majority of the country, I don't think anyone saw this and was like, you know what? I'm going to go get my vaccine now. Like, right. I don't think that's not what happened here. And the lack of authenticity from liberal administrations in general has really swayed a lot of people in the conservative direction. And I feel like if we keep seeing this, that's what's going to keep happening.
I love the level of self-deception here, that they think that this will deceive people.
Yes.
I wish I could remember the name of the book. There's a great book written by a Secret Service agent, and he did a number of interviews with other Secret Service agents from past presidencies and kind of got all the gossip together on all of the presidents within recent memory. And one of the stories is that, Jimmy Carter was famous for always carrying his bags. He was a man of the people. And so he would carry his bags up and down Air Force One and all of this. Well, turns out, according to the book, the bags are always empty. There's nothing in them.
Not surprising.
Yeah, the White House plebs had already loaded everything for him. They were just empty and props.
Oh, my God.
And this was just kind of an empty prop sort of thing. And as you said, I mean, honestly, did he get the... I mean, who knows if he got the shot?
Here's the flu shot.
Yeah. But it seems to me it's kind of an empty prop-like situation for a president who's kind of an empty prop for the left. There's really nothing there. We talked about that for so long going into 2020 that Joe Biden was just a vessel. I think it was Victor Davis Hanson who kept referring to him as just an empty vessel that the left would pour itself into, and then he would kind of carry their message forward. The only thing I can figure is that they wanted lots of pictures of this because the vaccine is the most important thing in the world to the left. They wanted lots of pictures of it. There were no rooms in the White House where they felt like they could set this up. So they set up this and what else do they use that for? I wonder.
Yeah, it's just an empty room.
Maybe Joe Biden has a cooking show soon.
It looks like for a cooking show.
Yeah, exactly.
Cooking with Joe.
Did they build it just for this?
Yeah,
is it sitting in some storage closet and they pull it out for?
Maybe it's like a high school theater department. And they had like people staffers painting it beforehand.
Oh yeah.
It really convinced me when I saw. I thought that was outside the White House. I thought the
Yeah, well, it
windows
looks
were
like it.
real
It looks
when I saw
like
the
it.
pictures. Hey, I just think political theater inspires no confidence for anything. I no confidence in the administration.
Not just none. It's the absence of confidence. It's distrust.
Yeah, right.
If they won't show me the whole thing, if when the camera zooms out, it turns out I'm seeing something radically different from what I thought.
Yes.
Why in the world should I trust anything else that you say?